So the other day I posted a video about emotions and talked about the emotional guidance scale. So we have, if you imagine a piano keyboard, at the lower end of the piano, we've got the lower frequency notes. So they, in terms of emotion, would be fear, anger, guilt, shame, those sorts of emotions. And then it moves up through to the top end of the notes, the really high notes. We've got joy, compassion, love. And I was talking the other day about how we find it really easy to feel through fully all of the high frequency notes. It's very easy for us to feel those things. They feel comfortable. We like to feel them, and we feel them until they've completely moved through us, moved through the body. Now, with the lower frequency ones, I was talking about how we tend to think, oh, I don't know what to do with this. It feels uncomfortable. I don't like it. So we will do other things to distract ourselves rather than actually feel this emotion. And we've never really been taught how to feel them. And I think I might have mentioned how, we've all seen in the supermarket a child in a trolley that's having a tantrum because it can't have a toy from whatever shelf or some sweets or whatever it is, having a tantrum. And then he's literally, really screaming and shouting and carries on doing that until the emotions move through. But at that very young age, because it's socially not acceptable for that to be happening and everybody's kind of staring at you, and as a mum you feel a bit embarrassed, we suppress that ability for the child to do that, so we make it not okay for that to happen. And I'm not saying that obviously if you're angry that you go around smashing things up, but what I am saying is when an emotion is there, it just needs really focusing on so that it can shift form and move through the body. So the process is really simple. So if something's happened, maybe you feel intense sadness because of a situation in your life, or I don't know, whatever it is, whatever emotion it is that you're finding quite hard and quite heavy, then just like with lots of the techniques that I teach, it's very simple. We close our eyes and we take a deep breath in through the nose, breathing out slowly through the nose and dropping into the body. And then just really focusing on where you feel the emotion that you're feeling. So if it's sadness, where are you feeling that sadness? And the body will let you know. It might be in the chest, it might be in the abdomen, it might be in the head, wherever it is. Just really feel it. Now really allow that sensation to be there. Just fully allow and acknowledge that sensation. I feel sadness, I feel it in my chest, and it's been there a really long time. And I'm going to allow myself to fully focus on it and fully allow it to be there. Breathing into it to create space. And as you exhale, you could visualize the energy moving through the back body like smoke. Now, as you continue to do that, if you imagine that your awareness is like the sun on an ice cube, the awareness that is you, that animates the body, is the part that's giving the emotion the full attention that it needs. So that part of you is just really focused on that sensation. It doesn't need to go into the story as to why that emotion is there. It just needs to feel the sensation, fully honor, allow and acknowledge that sensation, and then just let it just gradually move through you. And if you take a few breaths, you might find that the energy shifted somewhat, but you can continue to do this until the whole of the emotion has moved through and you feel different. So this is a really good thing to do so that we're not building up and storing those lower frequency feelings in our bodies, which can cause problems later on.